Swana there. We have to cross to my colleague Mzwandile Mbeje.
Yes.
Mzwandile, it's over to you.
Well, thank you very much. With me is the leader of ACT, is Magashule, and of course a very well-known politician. He was the Secretary General of the ANC, but of course he now leads his entity called the ACT Party. Mr. Magashule, you had a few complaints before we can even reflect on the results. I just want to go there. So what are some of the issues that you are reflecting upon in this election?
Let me tell you, in the Free State, these results are completely, it's not just a story. The results are cooked. And we have engaged the IEC because in terms of the objections, we must object before 9 o'clock tonight. We are following that procedure. That's what the lawyers advise us to do. Let me take you to Kronstadt or Excelsior. There are ballot boxes, and the ballot boxes are empty. But there are results given to us and other parties as ACT. We have screenshot from our party agents some of the result slips signed, but no results. People have signed an empty thing. Excelsior is our strong base, so you can't try and rob us there. So that's where the boxes are missing. You go to Kronstadt, they have just caught some people with IEC papers and boxes. You go to Bethlehem, where we get 30, where we get 300, the results say we've got 30. So we have been monitoring this. You can go to Velcom, you can go to our base in Mangaung. Out of 134,000, we are getting 890. On the ground, that is not a true reflection. And that's why if we can do a sample, even a recount, we can go to the farm in Harrismith. We can go to various areas. You will actually see here in Bramfisher, where a family went, and this is a family of a leader of ACT, went to vote, 8 of them. The result there is 0. I can take you to Loforeng in Soweto. Empty boxes, special votes. No special votes. The boxes are empty, as well as Bramfisher. So there are many instances, and I can tell you, if we do a recount in the whole of the Free State, I think the IEC will be in trouble.
Part of the objection that you are going to lodge, is it to do with the recount?
We want a recount so that we don't go to court, because we don't want to say to South Africans, we are spoilers. The Constitution gives us the right to lodge complaints and disputes and objections, and here we come with tangible proof of what has taken place. You go to Sasol, the presiding officer is sitting alone in the office, busy writing, filling the forms. And one of our members found him red-handed. And he has gone to the police, affidavit, and all the pictures are attached.
So what is the IEC doing? So have you engaged the IEC, maybe even in the province, about this?
We said they must report, they must report all these things. And it's up to the IEC to then say, guys, you are not lying or you are lying. And then go to do a recount in Excelsior, do a recount, go to where we got 0, go to Mangaung, where 134,000 people voted and we have only 890 votes.
Okay, just moving towards closure. So have you lodged the objection? I just want to get this one very clear before 9.
The objection has been lodged. Some of our people are at the police stations. They are busy with affidavits. They are sending photos because they must attach everything. Remember, they are taking oath. They can't just lie. And the results, if we open one station, one VD, and we count, and I'm making a practical example with Excelsior, a can of worms will be open in the Free State.
So you basically saying the results that show ACT, for example, doing poorly, are not a true reflection of what happened.
Completely, without any hesitation, is not a true reflection.
Okay, so the IEC hasn't given you an indication, though, other than that you have lodged this objection.
The IEC said lodge. We'll take it from there.
Okay.
That's what the rules are saying.
But what is just, I'm going towards closure now, what is your overall impression of this election in 30 seconds?
My brother, in the Val, I can tell you, our votes have gone to Action SA. I will show you now a paper which has been signed, a result slip signed with no results, an empty seat signed with no results.
Okay, I think this issue will have to be dealt with quite seriously. Unfortunately, I've run out of time.
It must be nationally.
Thank you very much. There is the leader of ACT, Magashule, who basically is saying a lot of fraud basically took place in the Free State, and then he has lodged a complaint or an objection, so possibly looking for a recount. So the IEC will have to react to this.
Thank you very much, Mzwandile Mbeje. Quite concerning allegations there coming from ACT leader Magashule. But that's where we leave it for this evening. Enjoy your evening further. Good night.